Hi to everyone.
Hi.
Should I say it or you say it? So we have an announcement.
What do you want from me?
Be gentle, please. No, be gentle. We'll just edit this part out. Emily, look. There's a camera over there. Okay, so we have an announcement. We are going to be foster parents. I don't know what else to say now.
Is this what you wanted? Okay, bye.
It took a lot of effort to try to get him to do this with me.
You tell them.
So we've been in the process of trying to become foster parents since January, since we moved here. I think a week after we moved, we finally, because we've been wanting to do this before we even moved into the new place. Our house or our apartment that we were renting before was just too small, and we knew with this house there's 3 bedrooms in it. So 1 bedroom would be for Ellie Mae, 1 for us, and we knew that we wanted to foster and have that. Do you want to watch Peppa Pig?
Pink.
Yeah. Okay. Let's put this on for you.
Oh.
So Ellie Mae, you may hear, she's watching Peppa Pig in the corner over here. She's entertained now. I don't know where I left off. Should we start over?
You left off where you're talking about the house when we moved in, how big it was that we were going to start fostering.
So yeah, we knew that we wanted to foster when we got this place. That was our plan. But our plan was also that I'd be able to have a beauty area to work from home. So we have a lot of renovating, but that would be for like another video. So anyway, we have a room free to foster, and we've been going through this process since January. We've been to our training. We've had the workers come and visit us and interview us, and we've had a lot of paperwork to do. We've had background checks and
Fingerprints.
yeah. Jerem had to get fingerprinted from the FBI because he served a mission for, well, why don't you just say it?
Jerem had to get fingerprints from the FBI because Jerem served a mission in Colorado Springs, Colorado for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So since I've went from Ontario, now lived in Alberta and in the States, they needed background checks from all these different places to make sure I was totally clean, like legit.
Like serving a mission?
This as a missionary, they had to do a background check on a missionary. We went to the training, and the training was really, I guess it wasn't quite what we expected. In a good way.
Yeah.
I said in the training to the trainers, like I expected that we would be, like the parents that would swoop in and save the children who are in distress, and the children would be happy and grateful and everything would be wonderful. But it's more complicated than that. Children, the family is so important that even if your family is not functioning properly, you still have those deep connections that create your identity as a person, who you are. And when you take a child out of that, they don't know how to define themselves, and they think they don't know who they are because they've lost all the things in their life that was normal or comfortable for them, even if it wasn't a healthy place for them to be in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think when we went to the training too, we thought that I don't know, like for me personally, I kind of, I guess, judged the parents that were, of the kids that were in foster care, because of stories that I've heard of like horrible things that happen, and I felt like we'd kind of, I guess, save them or like love them and they'd be in a loving home, which is true, but I judged them a lot, and I find the training helped us a lot to kind of understand from the birth parents' perspective. They probably didn't know any better and were probably raised the same way. So I think that helped me a lot. And to imagine being in the same position, like if I was to have a baby and have the child taken
You weren't
away
able
from
to
me.
care for the baby.
Yeah. So, yeah. So it was really amazing. Like the training, I really liked it. I mean, it was hard to listen to because you had to listen to some and watch some videos of some pretty sad stories.
Yeah. But will they prepare you for the worst?
Yeah, they do.
Right. You hope for the best and prepare for the worst. The trainer, who was a social worker, said something that was very poignant to me. Is that she said that of all the cases that she had worked on, and she's been a social worker for like
Oh yeah, like a long time.
20 years, 25
Mhm.
years, something like that. She said in all the cases, she never felt that the parents did not love
Yeah.
their children, except for one case where she questioned that.
Yeah.
And I think that's something important to keep in mind, that you're meant to be partners, and the overall goal of foster care is to provide a safe place for the child until the parents get their lives in a stable place where they can take their children back and care for them.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing too. Like I think when we were going in, we were thinking of actually probably just fostering to adopt, and we still plan on doing that. But I think we're more open to even just fostering to help Children's Aid, to like be there to take care of the children and to help the parents until they can take the child back.
Yeah.
And we know too, because I remember when at the training, like the trainers there, they said, and our worker that came to our house, the both of them said that it's not going to be a fairy tale, like there are cases that are like that, but to not expect it to be like that, obviously. But I feel like I've had to try to prepare myself for that, because sometimes I imagine like it being so perfect and having like a newborn baby, because our plan is to take in infants, and that's actually what they need the most, our families to take in infants. So, and it works out perfectly for us, but I mean, I have to try to prepare myself for really anything like the both of us do.
Well, yeah, I think the biggest challenge for you is not making a connection, but letting go of a connection.
That's my biggest fear.
That'll be difficult, but I think there's been a big shift in foster care where early on they told you don't get attached to the children that you're caring for.
But how can you not? I mean,
Well, you can try not to, but that just makes the child feel unwanted or uncared for or unloved. Even though you're trying to spare their feelings, you're damaging their feelings by not showing them love, right? So, but the other challenges with having infants is that you have to, since you want the infant to also be familiar with their own mother, they have to visit the mom like 2 or 3 times a week.
If it's safe for them. Like, but
Well,
that's their
yes.
goal, is to have them visit with the birth mother frequently, so that, you know, they can have that closeness and attachment and stuff.
Yeah.
We also have to attend one last day of training that we missed like a while back because we went away. So once we're finished that, then I think we have to take a safety training, seatbelt training, and
There's lots of
CPR.
trainings.
Yeah, there's a lot of trainings.
Trainings and homework and all kinds of stuff.
Even like when you're like a foster parent and like fostering, they like take, you know, you have to go to like update. Oh, careful, you okay?
Whoa. Okay. No.
And yeah, like you have to take like updated trainings and stuff. So, But yeah, we're really excited. We are really just planning on going with the flow, and if there ends up being a baby up for adoption, we definitely consider it. So that's where we are right now. We're extremely excited. It's crazy because it felt like a really long time, like the process to like with all the paperwork and everything did feel like a really long time, and now it's just kind of crazy because it could be like it could be like next month. Like next month we'll most likely have a baby in case something happens. I don't know, like if they just don't decide that they don't want us to be foster parents, that would really suck.
Well, I don't know. We've come pretty far, and they've all the training, training and stuff is free for us, which means that they are the ones paying for it. So they've already invested a lot in the whole process. Be careful.
Yeah, and the last video that I had posted, I think it was 2 months ago. I said that we had a big announcement to make, and I was really excited because we were going to get physicals. I wanted to touch on that a bit because we had to get physicals from our family doctor, and that process took a long time because we couldn't get them all done at once, and it was really expensive. I actually wasn't expecting it to be as expensive as it was, but I'll get reimbursed for that. So yeah, I think we'll probably leave it at that. We just wanted to let you know, to share with everyone that we're going to be foster parents and that we're so excited. And if you have any questions, we'd be more than happy to answer anything like the process to becoming foster parents, because obviously we haven't had like a child yet, so we don't know that yet, but we plan on sharing it with everyone. So when the time comes, do you have anything else to say?
We should get some pizza, I guess. No, I don't have anything. That we're excited. We'll update everyone when we can. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, bye for now. Bye. Look at the camera. Say bye. Can you give kisses?